One of the young kids was just like doing the advanced class maybe a couple weeks ago, and I happened to get stuck with him.
Yeah.
But, I was just like, yeah, I'll drill with you,
Yeah.
because he was obviously like small and no one wanted to roll with him. Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll drill with you, whatever. And he's like, just kind of like talking like in between stuff or whatever. And he's like, so what do you do for work? And I was like, I just told him, pharmacy stuff. And he was like, do you like it? I was like, it pays. It
pays the bills. Yeah.
It pays and I tolerate it.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't drive me nuts.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I was like, God, sometimes that's all you need.
That's it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm good with that, man.
Yeah.
Especially like if your job isn't your passion, then just use it to fund your passion.
Yeah.
That's it.
I kind of find it's so weird because it's so like easy when you're like a kid to be like, I want to do whatever. I want to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
I want to be a fucking, I don't know, a jet pilot or something. It's like, oh God, you remember those days when you're a kid when you're just kind of like dreaming about like what you could do in the future. But the reality is most of that stuff isn't obtainable for most people.
I would say that all it takes is someone that you truly respect to tell you and make you believe that you can't do it.
Right.
I would say that's 90% of people's problem, man. Mm-hmm. Someone they loved, someone they respected, someone that shouldn't fucking tell them these things, told them that they can't.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Come on.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like the real unobtainable stuff, or not.
President?
Sure. Somebody.
I'm going to be president. Bitch, you can't read. Come on now. Stop it.
Hey, doesn't stop a lot of people.
Yeah.
But like I want to be in the NFL. It's like,
sure. Yeah. That's,
it's like
true meritocracy, right?
1% of 1%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you are the best of the best.
Yeah.
To get into those.
Isn't it like less than 1%?
I would
that
imagine
make it to the NFL from college
of people who play college football.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's a very small number.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like, okay, then now you need to find something to do with your life. And it's
sell insurance.
But I was going to say, it was like, how many people have a job that they can literally say that they love and they mean it?
Very few, man. That's why I admired them so much.
Right.
I mean, I worked for a guy, I fucking hated him. Ted. Never forget Ted. I fucking hated the guy, but I admired him because he really loved his job. He sucked at it.
Yeah.
He was terrible. He was there to manage people, and he sucked at it. Everybody hated him, but he loved it. You know what I mean? Like, he would get on calls and fucking meetings that should be a fucking email, and he was having the time of his life, dude.
You sure he just didn't put on a good face?
No, he really dug it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can tell a bullshitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, unless he was a fucking sociopath.
Unless
I don't know.
Murder somebody.
Yeah, I mean, if he's a fucking sociopath, maybe he got me, but I don't know, man. He seemed like he fucking loved it, man.
But I mean, there's just like, there's so many things that need to be done, like work-wise, like around like jobs, different jobs, whatever it is, like whether it's, AC, sales or whatever it is. And not enough people not say there's 1,000, sales jobs. It's like those all need to get done, and there's not 1,000 people who are going to love it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
But there are 1,000 people that can tolerate it.
Yeah, and they can get good at it.
Yeah.
And then you find something that you love doing outside of work and just do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was lucky coming up in jiu-jitsu because I worked for some people who were just awesome. Yeah. There was awesome people to work for. Like, I had one boss. Like, we kind of started at the same time at the new place. Mm-hmm. He was a manager. He managed like 3 states, and I was just a sales guy. And I went to him. I go, hey man, we were going to Worlds, and I was like, hey man, I gotta take like a week off. How do I do that? He's like, I don't know, just go. He goes, I don't have time to teach you how to put in for vacation. Just go. Yeah. All right, cool. So I can just leave. So. Yeah.
But I mean, have you ever heard someone who says, like, if you don't love what you do, you should quit?
Oh, no. That's
such
a
stupid idea.
Horrible advice.
Yeah.
I mean.
But you hear it a lot.
Yeah. Because there might be something that you think you want to do, and then you go do it, and you're like, oh, shit.
And then you're, like, invested in that or whatever it is.
You're all in.
And you literally can't just drop I mean, some people have the safety net of, like, maybe your parents will let you, go back to your old room when you were in high school or whatever.
I get it, yeah.
Some people have that, but a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
And to tell someone, oh, if you don't love what you do and you shouldn't be here, it's like, okay.
Then what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to love it.
Yeah.
But like you said, shit's got to get done. Might as well do it.
Yeah.
So.
If you can tolerate it, if it's not killing you, then fucking do it.
Yeah.